Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to do an eye makeup look for you. It's a bit of a mix and match with the eyeshadow, so I'll show you what I'm going to use. I have this Wet n Wild Sparkle Till Morning palette, and I'm going to use the three top ones on this side. This is going on my lid. This is going on my inner corner, and this is going on the outer corner. I have an e.l.f. palette here, and it's called something Browns. I can't read what it says there, it's rubbed off. I'm going to use this one here for the crease. I have my Creme Brulee shadow for my brow bone. I have my Sleek palette, and it is the Sunset palette, and I'm going to use some of this one here for the crease and the outer corner. So I'll show you what I have done on one eye, because I'm only doing one eye for you because it takes so long otherwise. Right, that is what I have done. Sort of like an autumn look without it being too dark. Oh, that's my dog barking, sorry if you can hear that. I'll zoom in. Right, I already have Urban Decay Primer Potion. This is the one in the anti-aging in nude. Trying that as just a sample. It's quite nice actually. Leaves a lovely smooth surface to work on. And then I have put over the top of that my Brulee shadow just to matte it down before I start working on it. First of all, I'm going to put down the Maybelline 24-Hour Colour Tattoo shadow in on bronze. So I've hit pan, but hit the jar bottom on that one. So I'm just going to work some of that onto my finger, like that. And then I'm just going to zoom you in a tiny. It works far too much. There. Got a hair in the way, that one. Right, I'm going to work that onto the lid, up to the crease, but not too much into the crease. And work that over the lid. And like put on with one and then blend with another finger. And you can blend out with the finger that's mostly clean. When these get older, they dry really quickly, and you really have to work quickly to get them, sorry, I think I blocked you out there, get them blended through before they even really dry on your skin. Just wanted to use this as, you know, a bit of more of a base to give the eyeshadow a little bit of a pop. That's my phone. I'll get that in a little while. You know, this is the third time I've tried to do this video. Each time I've got to this part and someone has needed to speak to you on the phone. My friend came round and we sat and had a chat for a couple of hours. So I've been sitting with one eye done and one eye not. So I've had to take a wet wipe and wipe off this stage 3 times, well, twice now. So this is the third time that I've got to this stage. Right, got that done. Right. I am going to take from from the Wet n Wild Sparkle Till Morning palette, I'm going to take this colour here and put that over the lid. If I can find my brush. Let me just put the lid on this tattoo shadow. Right. Take this. And I'm using just a flat brush. Oops, is that focused? Just a flat one. And I'm just going to pat that. Got to be very, very careful because I have got the rest of my makeup on my face, so I don't really want any fallout if I can help it. So I'm going to pat that on over the top of that. Oh, sorry, I've got itchy nose. It is nearly the same colour as what I've just put down. So put that down. And then I'm going to take a little dome brush and I'm going to take this e.l.f. palette and I'm going to use this one in my crease. And I'm going to put that into the crease of my eye. And just over the top of this shadow that I just put onto the lid, and it will blend it out a little bit. And then just blend that up into the crease. Just keep blending. If you need more colour, just add it as you go. And I'm just going to take this big fluffy brush and I'm going to blend out the edges and just blend it with the other shadow as well. I'm just going to clean off my brush on a piece of tissue like that. And then I am going to take some of this colour here mixed with a little bit of this, because this colour in the Wet n Wild palette here wasn't quite dark enough, so I'm going to mix it with a little bit of that there. Black on my finger, better wipe that off before I get it everywhere else. And I'm going to take it on like a dome brush here. So I'm going to start putting that on the outer corner like that, and then bring that in over the crease and bring it out at the corner, bring it up. And then I'm going to take this it's quite a big fluffy brush, and I'm just going to carefully, very carefully blend it through. And just keep adding a little bit more as you go to get the right depth of colour, so you can try and get it to match on the other side. Like that. That's the only trouble I find when I do eyes separate like this, just trying to get it to match in. Now I'm taking the lid colour again and popping that back on. I've taken that a little bit too far down there. So, and just blend in where you need to. Sorry, I went out the thing. I'm just trying to make sure that I am the same colour on both sides. Just wiping off that. I'm going to take a little bit more of this out the Sleep Sunset palette and just put that in on the very outer outer corner. I'm going to take a smaller blending brush and just blend that through carefully, just there. Sorry, I'm just trying to, I didn't mean to block you out there, just trying to make sure that I am the same colour on both eyes. Yeah, I think that's it. And then I am going to take the Brulee colour on just another fluffy brush here, and I'm going to pop that colour under my eyebrow onto the brow bone, and just blend that down just a little bit to the colours that I've been putting on my eyelid and into my crease. So that is blended through there, like that. It's all blended through. Just get rid of some brushes that I've got here that I don't need anymore. Right. Right, I'm going to take this colour here. This is the colour that I've used on the inner corner, down the centre of my nose, on my Cupid's bow and the tops of my cheeks. I used it as a highlighter. It's a very pretty colour. I'm just going to take that on a small, it's a Real Techniques brush. It's, what do they call it? A detailer brush. Just a small brush. And I'm just going to put that on the inner corner of my eye and blend that up into there, and blend it down onto the lower part of the corner of the lid. So that highlights the inner corner there. I'm going to add a tiny bit up right at the top and blend with my finger. I don't think I did it on the other side. Let's do that as well, so they both match. And blend with my finger like that, and then I'm going to use my Dip Down brown liner from MAC. Looks like that. Getting way through that. I can see, oh, I can see the bottom of the tub there. I'm going to take my Emily 209 brush. Can't see if that's... I need to put my glasses on to see if the camera is focused on this. Oh, where's the focus point? There. That's the Emily 209, and it's the pointed eyeliner brush. Right, I'm going to take a little bit of that on the brush, and I'm going to try and line as close to the lash line as possible, which I haven't done on this side. I'm just going to line that just to the edge, and then bring it in and just make it like very sort of close there, and blend it out there like that. And then I'm going to join that up the corner and bring a little bit of that down underneath, just a tiny little bit. And it's worn off over here. I must have been rubbing my eye. Just bring that back down underneath there. And just bring it back down under both eyes, like so. rub that off. And then I'm going to take a very small liner brush and use the dark shadow in here. This is the e.l.f. palette. Just to line and set that underneath the eyes a little bit. Just do that under there. I better do the other side because I just redone that, haven't I? Like that. Okay. Lids on. Let's put lids on as your products dry out. Right, where have I got to? Right. Okay, they're looking the same. And then I did line the inner waterline, but it just doesn't stay. And what I did was I used one of these natural pencils. The one I used was the NYX Wonder pencil, Wonder Eye Pencil, and it's just in a like a neutral colour, and it's just skin coloured, just there. And there's also the Rimmel Scandaleyes in 005 Nude. It's that one here, and it looks like that. And this is just a little bit more creamier and a little bit lighter. I do prefer this one, and I feel it does stay on my lower lid a little bit more than the NYX one. So I'm just going to, oops, out of shot, just going to line the inner line, inner waterline again on this side anyway. Taking it all the way in to the inner corner, like that. It just brightens up the eye area a lot. I'm going to take the small brush and pick up the cream colour in the Wet n Wild palette and just reline this bit here, and it'll stick to where I put the pencil. So put a little bit out on the outer eye, like that. And then I am going to curl my eyelashes. My eyelashes have fallen out something rotten over the last few days, so my eyelashes look absolutely dreadful. My hair is still falling out like mad. It is getting so thin, I don't know what to do with it. That was my phone, sorry. I'm using the Rimmel Lash Accelerator Endless, Lash Accelerator Endless, that's what it's called. It's Grow Lash Complex and Microfibers. I haven't been using this one, so I think maybe I need to use this a bit more often because my eyelashes were coming back and looking fairly good. But I've been using another different mascara. So please, excuse the way my lashes look. I mean, they look awful. So I'm just going to give these a coat of mascara. This side is always worse than this side. I don't know why. They just fall out more on the other side than they do on this side. My hair stuck. that is the best I can do. I'm sorry. If my eyelashes keep doing this, I'm going to have to give up making videos. Because I'm just going to have no eyelashes and it's going to look awful. Right. So let me just move my fringe away. So that is the finished look on the eyes. And so you've seen everything that I've put on my eyelids and whatever. So I'm going to pop my glasses back on, and I'll tell you everything else that I've put on my face, and I'll zoom you out. Works wrong way. I'll zoom you out a little way, and then show you the finished look all together. My cheek's a bit red because I've been sitting like this in the chair. Oh dear. That's what you get when you stop halfway through doing your makeup. And my hair needs cutting. I've got long ends all over the place. Oh, I'm in a mess. So there you go. The fringe really needs cutting. It is a mess, look. So there you go. That is the finished look. Glasses back on. Oh, wrong way. There we go. Let me zoom back in slightly. Right. Where will we start? Oh, on my brows, I have this brow pencil that I got from China. Sorry, sniffles. And it's just a nice medium brown. And it really does stay on my my brows really well. What's going on here? There's something funny going on with my camera. So it looks like that, and you've got the pencil on one end, and then on the other end, you have a brow brush. I think it was about £1, and it works so well. Alright, we'll start with my foundation. I have on what is starting to become my favourite foundation, and I shouldn't let it really, because it's a US brand, and it is really expensive, and it was sent to me as a present, but I'm really liking it. And it's from Tarte, and it is the Amazonian Coloured Clay Liquid Foundation, Broad Spectrum SPF 15 sunscreen, and the colour is light. It looks like that. Really pretty packaging. And you open the lid and it looks like this. There's like a piece of netting in there, and you get your brush and you tap it in the netting, and you get a measured amount of foundation on your brush. And the brush that it came with was this little brush here. And I think I've said in previous videos that I thought, oh gosh, that's going to take forever to get my foundation on with. But I love this little brush. It works really well for this foundation. It works for some of my other foundations as well. And it is really quick to put on, and it leaves a nice finish too. So that's my base. Concealer palette, I'll put that away. The concealer palette is from BH Cosmetics, and it's the concealer and corrector palette, and it comes in this pretty little box. And the palette looks like this, and you open it up and you have a plastic cover, and then you have the 3 top layers are the concealers, and then these are the corrector ones. I'm liking that at the moment. It seems to be quite nice. It covers I think it covers my, oh, it did cover I was going to say it covers my dark circles well, but I'm not sure if it does actually. I'll have to play around with that for a little while longer and see how it's wearing. I mean, this is only about the second or third maybe time I've used it on camera. I'll see how it's going. The powder I used, oh, it's here, is from Bourjois, and it is the Pastel Tint Essential number 73 Rose powder. Oh, the lights catching that. And it looks like that. See, I've made a dent in that. You can see, yeah, there you go. Made quite a dent in that powder. It has a smell of rose, but it is very, very light. If you're not keen on rose powdered things, rose scented things, I don't think it will bother you. It's not too heavy at all. The bronzer I have on is from Bourjois, the chocolate bronzer. I have just contoured with that down my cheeks, around my forehead, along my jawbone, and down the sides of my nose. The blush I will learn to speak, honestly. This is terrible. Sorry about this. The blush I have on is from Essence, and it is Silky Touch blush. And the colour of this one is number 40, Natural Beauty. And it's like just a natural colour blush, like, you know, sort of a beigey, pinky beigey colour. And that goes on there like that. It's quite a nice. I've just put it there near the eyeliner thingy. It's quite a nice blush. The highlight I used was out of this palette here, and I used this Brow Bone shade. That makes a really nice highlight. And I've just put it above there. Makes a really nice highlight shade. What else? Oh, you saw the colour tattoo that I used. The lipstick I have on, I have the liner is from Jordana, and it's the Easy Liner for lips, and it's in Rock and Rose. That one. And it's one of these wind up ones. When it comes out, I've used quite a lot of that. There you go. And that looks like that. It's a really pretty nude, pinky nude liner. And this is called a lip gloss, but it's more of a liquid lipstick, and it's from Essence, and it's the XXXL long lasting lip gloss, and the colour of this is 06 Soft Nude. And that's what the lipstick looks like. And it comes out on a applicator like this. This applicator is actually a piece of plastic, which is a bit annoying. What I do is I scrape off some of the lipstick to start with, because you get an awful lot on, and then I put it on and get it lined up to my lip line, and then I go back in and scrape and get some of the stuff that I'd scraped off, which is on the end, if you can see that. And then I do that top and bottom after I've scraped it, so that I've got it, you know, neater. So otherwise you get far too much on your lips and it goes all over the place. And then I reload the spatula, whatever we want to call it, and then put the rest of my lipstick on with that. it goes on really glossy to start with, and then it dries down to a more of a matte texture, but not a complete matte. It's still smooth and it's still creamy. And with this being sort of between a half matte and a half sort of glossier lipstick, I find that it doesn't dry out my lips so much. Because at the moment I'm having problems with a dry lip. And if I wear a true matte lipstick at the moment, without keep having to reapply and putting gloss underneath, it shows up my my dry lip. But I find this is lovely, because I have this one and I also have a reddish one. If I can find it for you. Sorry about this. Yeah, it's red. It's called Silky Red. You can see that. And they're really, really nice. If you haven't seen where these are sold, they're sold at Wilko. That's the red one. I didn't swatch the other one for you, did I? I'll swatch it next to the lip liner, and then you can see how close a match it is, and it really goes together. So there's the Rock and Rose Jordana lip liner, and then that's the Essence, this one here. And they are really, really lovely lipsticks. And they are now sold in Wilko. So if you can get your hand on some of these, I would recommend them, because they really are, like I just said, they really are very nice. I think, oh, mascara. I didn't show you mascara. I had it in my hand, but I didn't tell you what it was. Or did I? Oh, I did. I did. Come on, Caroline, wake up. Your brain's dying. Brain's dying. And about the battery dying on the camera, I think the battery in my brain's dying. So yeah, that is, oh, I'll show you, nearly forgot. On my nails, which is due to come off because it's starting to chip now, is the OPI. And it is called Wouldn't Shoe Like to Know. The OPI is daft names. And it's this lovely sort of, it's like a purpley brown, and it has this glitter effect in the polish. But the glitter effect shows up more in the bottle than it does on your nails, unfortunately. So, I mean, it's quite pretty. I mean, it, you know, it's quite a pretty colour. But as I say, it is due to needing to come off now, so it's been on a few days. And over the top of that, I used my Seche Vite fast drying top coat. Right, that's the end of the video. If you excuse the rambling and getting my words wrong and getting muddled up and forgetting what I'd shown you and what I hadn't. But that's the usual me, isn't it? So I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.